Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, welcome everybody to round 7 of the... We're in PRF1, aren't we? Yeah. At the Canadian Grand Prix, here with Division 2. I'm your host, Reese36HG2. I'm here with Dan Watson, if you'd like to say hi, Dan.
Hello.
Anything else, or just hello?
No, just hello.
Fair
Sorry,
enough.
I read in the
So
group
yeah,
chat.
this is... But yeah, this is the first race with the new rules in place, and I'll go through those new rules quickly now for anyone that's confused about it. So the league's changed up, we've gone back down to 3 divisions, and now each division has their own admin that's in charge of it. So obviously Daniel, a Monkey DeLuffy, he runs everything, he's in charge of everything, he has final say. But then you have... I thought I screened it, there it is. So, Getsuga is in charge of Div 1 with the help of Daniel, obviously. And then Division 2, it's myself and Dan who are going to be commentating over it and sort of admins of that side. Division 3, it's then Fuse and Mike. So, good luck to Division 3, that's all I'm going to say. And then you got Hosty, he's in charge of the PlayStation Leagues. He's also in charge of driver recruitment, so he'll be trying to get as many people in, stuff like that. Then you got Billy, Jar Jar, he's in charge of league tables, you get that. And then you got me, that's in charge of driver communications, so any questions that you have, you feel free to ask me. Also warnings and stuff, if you're being a knob in the group chats, I'll penalise you for that, basically. But yeah, that's about it. Not much else has changed. Anything you want to add, Dan?
I think you pretty much covered it all there.
Yeah. Alright, so this should be an interesting race. I know Division 1 was all over the place and quite interesting, so you're excited for this one?
Not taking part, so yeah, I'm excited for this one.
We got some people on the mediums already. I don't really understand that strategy for Q1.
It's a bit of a weird strategy.
It is, yeah. I just don't understand why you go on the slow compound for Q1. It just doesn't make sense to me. And no one's ever really explained why they do it to me either.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it either. I usually go balance, so I've got to, well, I have perfect amount of softs.
Yeah. I've recently done the hosty strategy and started to go more on the harder compound. It's something to get used to, not having as many pairs of softs as what I'm used to, but it does help you out in the race, I admit that.
Well, I mean, I found it easy enough in the race if I just had a set of softs spare that I didn't use in qualifying, just in case. But apart from that, I've always had enough tyres.
So, Dan's just posted in the admin chat. So the race is dry throughout. However, the last 45 minutes has a little bit of rain in it.
Hosty says, "Why is the sun setting?"
Why does he always care about the weather? Like,
Did you not say it's too official?
Endo. I didn't change anything about it. It's on what it was on when I started. Halliday's just invalidated his lap time. Do you know who's first out?
Getsuga is coming into the final chicane now. Sure, that's an invalidation.
And he's invalidated,
oh,
yep.
On grass.
There's a Mercedes.
Would have been a 112.3.
And then...
BTFC Savage.
I'm not even gonna... yeah, that.
Mace Camdo.
Then Mace Camdo, 109.8. He qualified, what is it, 3rd in Division 1? So I'm expecting a lot from him.
I'm expecting him to definitely be up there on podium.
Smash Gangster just invalidated. Perry's invalidated.
Where are you seeing that's invalidated?
Doxman crosses the line. If you get up the track map, you can just see that when the track map's red, they've invalidated
Oh,
it.
right, yeah.
Breezer is about to start his outlap.
Monkey D. Luffy
It's
is
very
on
hard to
an
tell who's
outlap.
doing what.
He's
Oh, Beard
about to
Boost is
start
about
his
to
lap.
cross the line. Beard Boost with a
Beard Boost
109.5 goes fastest, about 3-ish tenths off of Mace Camdu. So yeah, Mace Camdu is really on the pace already.
He's some quick times here.
Monkey D. Luffy is now starting lap time. Sorry for anyone watching the stream right now, you might get a bit of epilepsy. I'm just trying to cut through all the drivers. Revjaw starts an outlap.
Oh, who's that on the grass?
Oh, there's Mercedes off.
Yeah, I think he's
That's
moving out
Louis.
the way for Monkey. Weird place to get out of the way, but...
And he was just parked up a little bit, so he shouldn't have damage. He does have damage. He's missing his front left end plate. Now he's getting in the way of a Ferrari behind. The Ferrari now backs off. So yeah, some foot. Oh, great camera angle. I'm just staring at the crowds. But yeah, Louis got damage. Who should we go on with? Who's about to cross the line?
Monkey D. Luffy's coming up to the chicane.
I think Dokesman just... No, was it Grezza? Yeah, I think Grezza just crossed the line with the softs.
Oh, he kisses the wall there.
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing his end plate flying off, but that shouldn't lose him too much time as he's at the end of the lap. Does a 110.2. Not bad.
Halliday, another one that's on the pace. Gets the goes back out. He'll want to get a lap in. Or decent. Yeah, he hasn't got one in yet.
His teammates just behind him.
Danny's still in the pits, he hasn't gone out yet. Blair J's out on the left.
Okay, let's get on board with Splay J all the way down there. Jeez. So who's your vote poll?
It's a hard one. But I'm gonna go with Beard Boost.
I am gonna go with a bit of a out one there. Mace Camdu. He was very, very quick in Division 1.
Splurge's just gone fourth.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick time from there. In fact, I'm going to change the thing to not fitted, but fastest quickly. Best. So, yeah, Dokesman done his 110.5 on the mediums. Oh, Aspaje just grazes the wall on his in lap. Who else is on a lap?
Danny's on his out lap.
Getsuga. We'll be on board with Getsuga and then we'll go on board with Danny once Getsuga does this lap. Oh, and he's invalidated it, and he's only in the first sector. Yeah. And again, he's in the first sector. I don't know how he's managed that.
Yeah, how do you invalidate in the first sector? It's usually the chicane, if anything, that catches you out.
I mean, the only thing that I'll allow is when if he cut the chicane just starting his lap and it goes, oh, the next lap is invalidated as well.
Yeah,
or
but
something.
surely that only happens in time trial, doesn't it?
I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Has Danny got a DRS?
Alright, Perry. Perry sets a 110.4, goes 9th.
Oh no, it's DRS open. It won't open down back. Well, on my screen it won't open down back straight.
Alright, let's have a look at Danny's lap now. Is there anyone on a lap at the minute that hasn't set a time yet? Apart from Getsuga, but he's invalidated it. But Getsuga's starting again. So that's a good thing when you invalidate in the first half, you still have a lot of time to then save up your ERS. So you can just go again, luckily.
A lot of drivers getting ready to start the laps.
Yeah, I'm surprised that drivers like Halliday, Beard Boost and that haven't retired because they seem quite safe up there, to be honest.
If you're in the top 5, definitely. Well, I say top 5, but maybe even a few places down from that, you should be safe.
Yeah, the McLaren goes a little bit wide. He grazes the wall on the exit of the fast chicane thing, right to left. I don't know the corner numbers and stuff, but it is a very tricky corner to get right. It does send you quite wide if you get too much on the inside curb.
Yeah.
Let's hope that Danny doesn't invalidate on his last chicane. And he does!
Oof.
Let's see what lap time he would have set.
That's
It would have
unlucky.
been a 110.8. Where would that have put him? It would have put him 11th.
Ooh, gets to go. He's got clean lapping, but he kissed World Champions. And he goes P13.
13th. He's probably going to want to find a little bit more pace than that.
Is Danny going again? I think he is, because he's still in hot lap. Hot lap.
He's not got a lot of VRS left. He's invalidated this lap.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so when you cut the chicane, it invalidates both your lap times.
Unless he invalidated it into sector 1.
Maybe. I'm
Oh,
quite
Krusty
ashamed
LeClown is
to
on a
admit
lap.
that, like, yeah, I'm watching him. But yeah, I'm quite ashamed that I invalidated my qualifying lap in turn 1. Which is, I don't know how you even managed that, but somehow I did it.
See, for me, into turn 1, it's usually, if I get it wrong, I end up going really wide. Or too deep,
Yeah,
rather
you
than
never normally go
putting
to,
turn 1.
like, yeah. Krusty only has 8% ERS left for this long back straight. He's going to be losing a lot of time all the way on this straight.
He went purple sets 2. Well, the game told me he went purple sets 2. There's a lot of curve on entry.
Come across the line now to set 110.8. Not bad considering he's got like no ERS.
Yeah, I think sector 3 really hurt with how little ERS he had.
Yeah. Let's have a look who else is on. So Danny's pit. Let's have a look at Little John. Yeah, no, Little John's invalidated. It's so easy to invalidate. Getsuga says, "Hey up, lads, go away."
Primal Pro
welcome,
does.
James.
Oh, he
Let's hope
must have backed off there.
Yeah, let's hope that Getsuga has a good race. So hello in the chat. Yeah, in the drop zone now. If I was you, I'd go a bit faster. Don't swear at me. Louis goes across the line and set a 19.9, goes 5th. A very good lap time there by Louis. Itsuga, I'm trying. Well, clearly not hard enough. Who else? I think Revjaw's on a lap, but I think Revjaw's quite safe. I want to look at people who are a bit more not safe.
So I was left to qualify in 5 minutes. Krusty LeClown, he's going to want to get another lap in. Frozen White's on a lap. It's coming into chicane now, but it looks to be a slow one. I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching Primal Pro Sniper at the minute. He's
about 10.1.
No, he goes into the pits.
Getsuga's on his outlap once again. Primal Pro Sniper in pits. Danny's on his outlap. Let's see if he can keep it clean this time.
Yeah, Louis going nice and slow to let people through. So yeah, Danny's about to start his lap. Let's jump on board with this. Louis says 5th to 7th, did 3, messed up in the last corner, could have gone got into the 109s like on time trial.
Who said
so that's
this?
from Louis there.
Louis.
I'm watching my stream back. It's not actually too far behind, to be fair.
Looks to be a bigger battle for pole than what I thought, to be fair.
Yeah, Beer Boost doesn't seem quite as dominant as what he normally does.
Not at the minute. Who's on an outlap? Sofa Racer. He's sat in 3rd and he's gone back out.
That's just wasting a pair of softs. Unless I think, yeah, the game's telling me that he's on old softs, I think.
He said he was on an outlap for me, so God knows.
Yeah, he's on an outlap, but I think he's got old softs on instead of new.
Oh, right. I won't expect too much out of him then.
Oh, that's Blade J that said that he's got 5th. And then, yeah. I don't get why people don't just have like their Xbox names as their Twitch names. It makes it so much easier for us.
Right,
So
Danny,
Danny's
we're in round final
about to
chain.
cross the line. Misses the wall of champions, gives it a nice bit of breathing room. Would have lost him a bit of time, but it's nice and cautious. Crosses the line, set of 1:11.4. He's gonna want to save up and try go for another lap time here, because right now he is out of qualifying. Getsuga is now on a lap time. Let's see where Little John is. Little John hasn't set a lap time yet. He's about to cross the line. Got a nice bit of ERS. He's in hot lap. Takes the Wall of Champions nicely. Got a good run onto the straight. Open the DRS. He sets a
P6.
110 dead.
That pushes Buck Kangaroo into the knockout zone. Mash Gangster right on the edge, and he hasn't come out yet. Now Mash Gangster, I'd be getting back out there.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is too late for him now, though. I don't think Mash Gangster's going to participate.
No, it's too late for him to get a lap in.
Yeah, we're watching on board with Getsuga. Not a lot of ERS left. Got the fuel light showing. This will be... Actually, no, it won't be his last run, but I don't think he'll go any faster if he tries to go again.
You're having a fuel if he tries to go again.
And he's invalidated.
Oh, unlucky.
That would have been a 1:11.5. So
Primal
it would have only
Pro
been a
Snipers
10th
on his lap.
improvement. Let's have a look.
He's coming right ahead.
But yeah, I think Getsuga is now out of qualifying as well. Primal Pro Sniper opens the DRS for this long back straight. Want to positions himself on the left hand side to get a nice swooping racing line. Don't want to take too much curb. Want to avoid the wall and.
I think
Krusty's out. Yep.
I think that might put him off a bit then.
Yeah, his car's gone now. But yeah, crashed it into the Wall of Champions. And yeah, Getsuga's invalidated again. Getsuga is out of qualifying. Danny is in the pit lane and is out of qualifying as well. Buck Kangaroo is out of qualifying. Krusty is out of qualifying. Oh, I don't think he needs to be now, because the only person that can knock him out is Primal Pro Sniper, and he is only in low ERS mode. So I don't think he'll be improving anytime soon either.
Unless he's pushing it to go again, but his fuel light's showing, so...
I don't think is he going to make it to the line? I don't
think he is.
I think it will just be close. So I think he will actually make it for one more go. Hosty says, shush Reese, my Twitch is different to my Xbox and PSN. Yeah, not really. I still know it's you.
He needs to get a move on.
Primal
I think he's just going to make the line.
Yep. And he does. He's on a hot lap.
He crossed with 1 second
Let's
to go.
stay on board with this. I'm going to get on board with him. Let's check this qualifying lap out. See if he can make it out of Q1 and push Mass Gangster down into the drop zone. This is a very hard corner. You don't want to take too much of the inside, but you don't want to run wide because that will screw up, and it's very easy to understand. He's out of fuel. Primal Pro Sniper is out of qualifying. Unfortunately, he made it to the line well, but he just didn't have enough fuel to complete another run.
Oh, gets a good put. When I invalidated last lap, it invalidated that lap and the next.
Mash Gangster is still on a lap on 3-lap old tyres, and he goes into the pit lane. Perry's about to cross the line, does not improve. Who else is on a lap? Mace Camdo crossed the line, but invalidated his lap time. Grez is about to cross the line. No, he goes into the pits. I think everyone is realising that they are safe and that they don't need to do anything more. Is Dokeman going to cross the line or Pit? I'd rather him cross the line because then that ends things faster. Wait, Danny's about to cross the line. Sorry, I didn't see him. He crosses the line to go only 18th of a 111.1.
I didn't realise he was still on the lap.
Neither did I. Kind of snuck under the radar a little bit there. So that is it for your qualifying. Getsuga, when I invalidated the last lap, it invalidated that lap and the next lap. Yeah, that will happen on the last chicane, unfortunately. That's why you need to take it really cautiously when starting a lap. So, Halliday goes fastest in Q1 with a 109.3, faster than Slofer Racing behind and Beard Boost. So, I wonder if Beard Boost has more time up his sleeve, or if he's actually going to be challenged this race. But out of Q1, we have Krusty the Clown, Buck Kangaroo, Danny, Primal Pro Sniper, and Getsuga. Last two challenge, I think it will be last to last.
Last. I think Q3 is going to be interesting. They all need to keep it clean, because that's going to make or break them.
Yeah.
It's really easy
sorry,
to cut the last chicane, so.
Yeah, it really is. Even if like you don't feel like, even without the pressure of trying to get pole, it is very easy to cut that last chicane, and I think that's going to be a big one in the race. A lot of penalties are going to come from that.
Right, so we've got a Ferrari coming out first. I don't know if it's Revjar or Perry though.
Louis says in the group chat that he was having pedal issues. And BCSC Savage would like
Ferraris
to know Halliday's setup, which says to me that it's in the Division 2 chat. That says to me that Savage, at this moment in time at least, does not have the pace to match Halliday. He believes that he's faster than him. Primal Pro Sniper just couldn't put a lap together there. That happens a lot. Just speak to Dan.
Yeah, that happened to me yesterday. Best.
Yeah, I think it happened to a lot of people. I mean, if you told me what the Q3 results for Division 1 were going to be like, I would not have believed you until I saw it. It was very, very mixed up, which led for a very interesting race.
Well, for you anyway.
I mean, if you didn't crash out, it might have been interesting for you. So I think it's Halliday that will be first starting a lap. So let's get on board with Halliday. Beard Boost is just behind his teammate in second. Yeah, and then I think there's a Toro Rosso between him and Beard Boost. So I believe that's Mace Camden.
Cam's just started his lap. Revjar's just started the lap. So is Perry. Perry's a bit close to Revjar though. Oh, Revjar moves out of the way.
Oh, yeah, I can see it on the minimap.
I was trying to mod with Cam.
Halliday has been a very clean lap from Halliday so far. He seems
Cam
very
goes
comfortable.
Wide. He's just backed off there.
Alright. Oh yeah, I see that in the yellow flags. So that means that it'll be the two Williams to set the first lap times of Q2.
There's more soft runners than I would have expected.
Let's get that up.
I think with Halliday
the softs
constantly topping Q1, I wonder why he's gone on the softs again.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Unless he's thinking go softs hard and then hope to change to inters near the end of the race.
I think Beer Boost has got some time in him. 109.4 on mediums.
Revjar pits on mediums. He clearly doesn't feel like he's fast enough on there. Splayer J is about to cross the line on his mediums. Goes with a 110.1. Next up is Frozen White on his soft compound tyres. There's a 110.6, goes 5th. very hard to see who's doing what. It's Sofa Racing about to cross the line. If you can hear that, that's my cat yelling she's pregnant. Just ignore her. Monkey crosses the line on his mediums with a 110.1.
Doxman. Oh,
Next up
the
is
Wall of
Dokman. Oh, he
Champions.
taps the wall. Yep. Luckily, no damage. He sets
110.2.
110.2 on his soft compound tyres. Next up to cross the line will be Mash Gangster and his softs. Takes the corner quite cautiously, in my opinion. Looked very cautious. Didn't want to hit the wall.
Cam's out
Crosses the
of fuel.
line with a... He's actually on an outlap. Hush my mouth. Yep, Cam do pits.
Mash Gangster just started his lap.
Alright, let's get on... Well, actually, who's this McLaren? Alright, so... I'm stuck. Oh, that's weird. I can't spectate Halliday. Not sure why that is.
I can't either.
That's very
I
odd.
can now.
Alright, so who's
But
next
he's in
to
the
cross
pits
the
anyway.
line?
Well, Mash
Let's have a
Gangster's
look at
coming
Mash
round the
Gangster.
hairpin. I
At
don't
least you
think...
didn't impregnate her, did you? What? Are you suggesting that I fuck cats?
I think Doxman's
What's
about...
that supposed to mean?
Doxman's about to start his lap. Perry's coming... Oh, he's invalidated.
Yeah, Mash Gangster's about to cross the line. In hot lap mode, gets very close to the wall. He's going to cross the line with a 110.7.
Not
Gonna
the
want to go a
fastest.
bit faster than that. Now, if you want to know how my cat got pregnant, basically, me and Jade were sleeping. The window in the bedroom was open, and she jumped out when we were sleeping for the sole purpose to have sex.
Keep it PG.
See, I didn't know that cats go through a time of the month where they actively seek a mate. And yeah, she jumped out the window. Bit like a teenage girl would do, to be honest. So I'm on board with Louis. He's the first to try set a lap time that hasn't actually set a lap time yet, so that's why I'm on board with him. Let's go on the off-board camera. Grazes the grass a little bit there, very easy to get under.
We've got Cam back out on the mediums, Louis trying to set a lap on the mediums, Rev Jaws on the mediums.
So a lot of people are on the mediums, but still not as much as I thought. Apparently Louis sets the fastest middle sector.
Yeah, I'm going to say Louis went purple on my screen.
It should be interesting to see where he comes out then.
Got a nice centre helmet.
I do definitely think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, mediums might not be the best qualifying tyre. Think about it, right? The mediums, they do last a fair amount, but the degradation is quite high. And if it's supposed to rain at the end, yeah, if it's supposed to rain at the end of the race, like, I don't think the mediums are going to make it all the way to the rain, so they're going to have to pit anyway. But they'll have to pit later on for like the hardest or the softs, but they would have to have went a lot longer and wouldn't have been able to use more of their newest set. I just feel like stopping early on onto the hards and waiting for the rain might actually be the better strategy. BCF Savage invalidates his lap time right at the end on death curb.
If you're gonna have to pit anywhere, you're basically saying, do I choose a used set of softs or a used set of mediums? Because if you do a medium then soft stint till the rain comes.
Oh, Little John goes 9th with a 110.2. So I was looking at some of the group chats, making sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Monkey De Luffy, he loses connection practically every race.
Yeah. Happened
Even
to me a
lose the
few
connection
times.
when he's streaming. Yeah, I'd invest in some better internet.
I've had the people from Sky come out 3 or 4 times now. All they do is
I'd
tell me
get
my internet's
so
fine
annoyed
and
if I
fuck
had to
off.
do that. Alright, so on board with Little John, he's about to set a lap on his medium, so only got 4% ERS left though, so definitely going to be losing time on the straight, and he
Nope,
actually
he's in the
pits.
pits.
Who was that invalidated? Oh, BF
Was that
Savage has
Savage?
invalidated this lap time again, yeah.
He's not having a good day, is he?
No, Daniel says that he's resetted his Xbox and it kept saying that he needs Xbox Live.
Hey, you might want to
Do a
buy
hard
Xbox Live
reset if you
then.
reset your internet. Try that. Perry's about to cross the line. He's on new softs and he goes 4 for 110 dead. Oh, and he's on mediums. That is a good lap time there by Perry.
Yeah, Savage is in the pits. Gonna need some fresh tyres and more
Not
fuel.
going well for
Oh,
Savage
Monkey
right
D.
now.
Luffy has joined.
Alright, cool. Beard
Monkey
Boost
D.
tries
Luffy
from the
has left.
session if he feels comfortable. So Beard Boost will be starting the session on the medium compound. Unless he gets knocked out, but that's unlikely.
That is a very quick lap on the mediums, so
It is a very quick lap on the mediums, yeah.
I'm feeling more
Let's
confident
have a
about his
look at
pole
Frozen
position now.
White. I mean, he set it a bit later on. Actually, no, it didn't, did he?
No, I said it right at the start.
Oh, and Frozen White's just invalidated his lap time, and he's on the cusp of being taken out, so he's going to need to watch out.
I
But I
mean,
feel like some people are faster the harder the compound is. I know that I feel more comfortable on a harder compound than a softer compound, which is why I think I don't do very well in qualifying, but I do better in the race. And maybe that's a bit like Beard Boost. He does better on the mediums, but he doesn't quite feel it with the softs.
maybe, but I mean, by looking at the delta, I think Beer Boost and Halliday are going to be neck and neck. So I think there's what, half-second delta between the softs and the mediums.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be quite close. And then you got Sofa Racing, he's just a bit behind, only 4/10 off of Halliday's best time. Mash Gangster goes into the pits. As Louis, he's invalidated.
Frozen White,
Let's go
is
on
he
board
on the
with
left? No,
Revjaw.
it says invalidated.
This is going to be close for Revjaw. He's on the medium compound tyre. The session is almost over. Does he quickly pit onto the softs, or does he risk it on the mediums and hope that he doesn't get knocked out?
Who's that, sir? Is he a Little John?
Revjaw
Oh, Revjaw.
takes the last corner nicely. He does not pit, so this will be his qualifying tyre. Does not go fastest at the moment.
No.
Revjaw could be out.
We've still got 2 drivers who haven't set a time yet. So that's going to be interesting to see where they end up.
BF Savage just invalidated the final corner and now invalidated his new hot lap. This is not going well for Savage. Louis about
Does he know
to
it's
cross the
invalidated? He's still in hot lap.
Oh god! Unless my game's screwing up, but Louis did not pit. He's going to try qualifying the mediums. He's on the softs, and he goes with 4 for 109.4. I need to stop having my thing on best because that's screwing up what tyres are on. There we go, fitted.
Ham's coming out of the pits, but very late out of the pits. I don't think he's going to get round.
That
Not unless he
is going to
pushes
be
it.
very close. Grezzo is starting a lap. Got a slow medium, slow Mercedes. I think that's Louis just trying to get out of the way of everyone. I think he's out of fuel. I think Revjaw's out of fuel. Revjaw is going. He's not going to be able to go any faster. We've got a Red Bull of Little John, gets very close to that wall, not taking anything cautiously. That was his out lap. Keep doing that. God's sake, I shouldn't be leading these comms.
Well, Cam, I think he's just about going to make it. That Grezza is coming into the final chicane. He's got a nice toe off Cam. That might come to like Cam in ass.
I think that just slowed him down a bit. I saw that he had to brake quite early.
Nice
Goes
to P4.
109.4.
That drops Cam down to P11. Cam needs to improve this lap.
Oh, I think it's worse for Cam because he knows that he just helped him get that lap time.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, by looking at the actual lap time, I think he'd have got through at the top 10 even without the
Yeah, looking at BFC Savage, last chance to get a lap time in. He goes so cautiously, loses a lot of time in that last corner, but wants to make sure he does not invalidate. No ERS left, crosses the lap
111.1
line, and he does not improve. Savage is out of qualifying.
Little John's coming out final chicane.
On board now.
He was a 109.4.
He does get out of qualifying. He pushed
Monkey
De Luffy into the drop zone.
Blader's just gone faster. Revjaw's in the drop zone. He's got no fuel. He's on track.
Watching Mash Gangster on his mediums. Is he
Cam's
going to be
coming
able
out
to get
final
out?
chicane.
No. Mash Gangster is out. Where's Cam? Let's have a look at him now. On the soft compound tyres. Is he going to get into Q3? He does go second. Very good lap time there. And that is it for your qualifying. Monkey De Luffy tried to qualify in the mediums, but it just did not work for him. And now Revjaw is out because of Mace Camden improving. So out of qualifying is Revjaw, Monkey D. Luffy, Frozen White, Mash Gangster, and Savage. Any surprises for you there, Dan?
I'm surprised how many people are out of softs. And yeah, well, it's pretty standard. I mean, Splagier is doing well. First race in Div 2 or trial Div 2 as well as
yeah. But yeah, there is a lot of soft compound runners, isn't there? I'm surprised that the likes of Halliday and Mace Camden didn't qualify in the mediums. I mean, I think Mace Camden may have screwed up his first few laps and just wanted to make sure he got through.
yeah.
But I think Beard Boost and Perry are going to have a good strategy here.
Depending on when the race comes, Beard Boost and Perry could have an absolute worldie of a strategy. So
yeah,
we'll
it's going to be exciting to see who's got it right and who's got it wrong.
I saw quite a few did try to go for the mediums, didn't quite work out.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Revjaw and Mash Gangster are out, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a little surprising, but Canada's it's a hard track to get right consistently.
Yeah, it is. You need to do a lot of practice on it, which is good that a lot of people do get involved in our practice sessions that we hold throughout the week. And I think it really does show with a lot of people, such as Splager. He does a lot of practice, and look where he's at now. He's been promoted, and he's into Q3 on his debut here in Div 2. Mash Gangster didn't go with the right setup, clearly. Yeah, again, which is why I went into the practice race, and I realised when I was in the practice race, I realised that my setup had no straight line speed, so I had to change it up, and went quite well. So yeah, just practice, really.
Running them 6.6 wings.
I was running, what was I running? I think I was running 1.8 wings. I think Hosty was running. I think Hosty was running like 3.6 or something. I can't remember, but yeah, I was running very weird wings, but it worked out. It did decent in the rain. I think I upped my wings to about 2 or 3 in the rain.
I've got a black
see
screen
who's
here.
out first. It's Mace. Oh really?
Reset the game.
Yeah, I think so.
God's sake.
Anyone watching, if you can invite Dan back, that would be great.
Yeah.
But while Dan tries to sort out his shitty game and shitty internet and all that, we're going to be on board with Mace Camdo. So yeah, Mace is out first, probably doesn't want to repeat what happened to him last time, doesn't want to do a Michael Schumacher and do a good lap time right at the death of it, because it's a risky one. Yellows in sector 3, I think that's just people trying to get out of the way. When people come out of the pit lane, it kind of causes a little bit of a scuffle for everyone. But this is looking like a quick and aggressive lap time for him so far. We've got a Williams just behind him and a Williams just behind the other Williams. Lots of Williams. Claire Williams loves to go out first now, apparently. Yeah. Very hardcore to get wide. Doesn't want to run too wide. He definitely misses a wall there. Probably could have took a little bit more curve, but still looking like a good lap. Want to hook this in, just clipping the apex. And that Williams right behind has closed up and is going to get the split stream behind now. This is going to be a good lap time from the Williams, I believe. Both of them open the DRS. Wants to make sure that he doesn't invalidate here. It's so easy to invalidate here and ruin a perfectly good lap time right at the death of it. And he does. Mace Camdo has validated. And that is Halliday right behind. He's going to set a lap time. He is not invalidated. 109.1. With Beer Boost just behind. What does Beer Boost though? Goes fastest with 1.9 dead. Only a tenth faster than his teammate. Going to be definitely an inter-team rivalry there. Perry starts a lap. Let's have a look. Who's next across the line? It will be Splay J. Let's see what time Splay J can put in. It is a 117.2. Definitely made a mistake there. We'll want to go faster. Greza goes with a 19.6. Goes third. Breathe. Right, no more people to set a lap time for a while. It's going to be Louis next. Let's try to get all the telemetry and stuff up. Fitted, yep. Right, sorted. Louis opens the DRS. Is about to cross the line and sets a lap time of 19.08. Just behind him was... who was that? It was Sofa Racing. Sets 109.5. Goes third. And that is that, I believe. No, Perry's on a lap. Let's have a look at Perry. Hopefully someone's going to invite Dan back in a minute. Takes as much curb as he dares. Surprised he didn't invalidate there. Looked like he took quite a bit. He goes across the line and sets a lap time of 109.6. Decent lap time there by Perry. And I think everyone's going to start going into the pits now. Splay is going to go for another one. Goes faster with a 1010 dead, but still does not improve his position. Stokesman is going for another lap now. Has anyone invited you back yet, Dan?
Literally, as you just said it then.
Ah. Good. Alright,
Good time.
let's have a look then. Little John on an out lap, I think. Is it Perry that's next across the line? Or Halliday's invalidated that lap time? So yeah, it is going to be Perry to next cross the line. If he's on a lap, let's see. He's not on a lap. Who's behind him? Splay J. I don't think he's going to be on another lap, but we'll have a look.
I think I might have to do a hard reset.
He's not opening DRS. Oh, okay. God damn it.
Missing most exciting part of the weekend. Just right, back in a minute.
Alright, Dokesman coming across the final corners now, taking on as much cover as he dares. Looks like he got very close to the wall there. Open the DRS as quickly as he can. He sets a lap time by 109.7. Goes 6th fastest. Looks like as well that he set the fastest last sector. So I'm not sure how true that is, but looks like he might be running a very low downforce setup, so he's very quick on the straights. Little John will be next to cross the line. Doesn't want to invalidate here. Sets. I don't know what I'm saying. He's about to cross the line. Goes third with a 109.4. Good lap time there by Little John. Let's see. I think Halliday tries to go fastest again, but invalidates again. Not good there by him. Mace Camden's about to start a lap. I think that is everyone. Yeah, Louis on an out lap. Let's see what Little John's doing. I think Little John is not on a lap. And the Williams aren't either. So yeah, it will be Mace Camden next to set lap time. Chat, who do you think is going to be on pole? And better yet, who do you think will win it? Who do you think has the best strategy for the rain? As Mace Camden apparently goes for the fastest sector 2. He's looked quite on the pace here this weekend. Over DRS as soon as he can. He's in hot lap mode with a lot of ERS still, so this should be a good lap time. Reaches a lap speed of 209 miles per hour on that long straight. Take as much curb as you dare. He's going to set a lap time of a 19.4. Goes 4th. Just behind Little John by a few hundredths of a second in the sister Red Bull team thing. It'll be Louis next across the line. Opens the DRS in out lap, not hot lap mode. He's going to go third of a 109.3. Good lap time there. I think that is everyone at the minute. Who's that? Toro Rosso. Oh, that's Mace, yeah. Only 3 minutes left of qualifying, expecting a lot more people out on track very, very soon. Halliday is going for another lap. This is his out lap. So I think this will be his last attempt to try get pole position, because he's not going to have time to pit for a new set of softs. Monkey's gone again. Yeah, Monkey's internet is just not holding up. Bib Boost apparently does not go faster in the first sector. Very easy to corner cut here, doesn't. Very easy to hit the wall on the outside and doesn't. This is looking like a clean lap. I'd be surprised if he doesn't go faster. Hits brakes hard for this 180. Just move on the power as you can. Get that DRS open as soon as you possibly dare, and try pick your braking zone early for this. You don't want to turn in too early and ruin your entire lap. Halliday does it very well. I think he actually clipped the wall a little bit at the Wall of Champions though. He's going to cross the line, and it is provisional pole with a 108.9. The first man into the 108. Beer Boost is not going to like that. He's just come out of the pit lane. Let's have a look. It's going to be Sofa Racing starting an out lap. Who will be next to cross the line? Dokesman, but he's on 4 lap old sauce. I'm hoping that someone's going to invite Dan soon. Dokesman going slower. He's not going to improve. Dokesman is P9 unless Splay can ruin his fun. Little John on an outlap. Mace Camdu is on an outlap. Trying to see who's going to be the soonest to set a lap time. I believe it is Sofa Racing. Short shifts into first gear, going around that bend to try to get the best rotation as you can. It's a very difficult corner to turn for, very tight. Reaches 208 miles an hour before he has to get on the brakes heavily. Grazes the wall and loses the back end a little bit. Is he going to improve? He doesn't. Sofa Racing does not improve his lap time. We've got a McLaren of Splay about to... Oh no, Splay. Yes, he does get another lap. I thought he invalidated both his lap times. Let's have a look. Who will be next? Louis, is he actually going to be able to do this lap? He is. So he's in an out lap now. We got a Toro Rosso off. Mace Camdu's retired. I'm not sure if he actually retired or if he crashed out there. Halliday going very wide. Didn't want to brake, and I need to join down. 1 second.
Didn't say you were in a party for me.
Yeah, I just realised that when I joined you, it said that my party had an error. I hope that they can still hear me. But Beard Boost is not on pole.
Who's gone pole position?
Halliday is on pole position. I told you that was my guess.
By how much?
It's by a few hundredths of a second. It is
And
not by a lot. It's
your
less
guess was
than a
Mace
10.
Camdu.
Was it? Oh.
I'm stuck on joining
Louis
session.
about to cross the line. Oh, for God's sake. Louis does not improve. This is it for qualifying. Can you not... What screen you on?
Joining session.
Is it just like a black screen?
No, it just says joining session, please wait. And it's been like that for a few minutes.
I never have much luck with co-commentators on stream, do I?
You always choose the ones with shitty internet.
Alright, so your qualifying three is Halliday, Beard Boost, Little John, Grezza, Louis, Mace Camdu, Sofa Racing, Perry, Dokesman, and then Splay. Yeah, it's very close between the two Williams, 400ths of a second. Let's see if there's anything being said in the group chats. There is a lot being said in the group chats, but you're on that screen. At least that's Monkey.
Yeah, I'm on sale.
Yeah, he says shitty Xbox. I'm not sure if it's the Xbox that's the problem there.
Wait, is Dan on a wheel?
Apparently so.
I didn't know that.
He kept that quiet, didn't he?
Oh? I think Dan's managed to join. And I'm still stuck on joining session.
Well, at least you got something.
Right, I'll use my last invite to try and join again.
Alright, let's have a look at anything else being said. Yeah, hopefully Monkey's in. Yeah, Grezza readied up. So that's going to be a qualifying ban for Grezza, unfortunately. a bit annoying because we could have used that time to try sort all this out, but it is what it is. I mean, I think Grezza is new, so maybe doesn't know the rules quite as much as everyone else. You've got a few people that's not got off the grid. Yeah, we've got 4 people on the grid. Also looking like Dan.
Not good.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's already been confirmed. Grezza qualifying ban for the next race. And yeah, Dan, I don't think you're going to be able to join, are you?
No, it doesn't look like it. I'm gonna ask for another invite because I've just restarted the game once again. If he didn't join this time, then.
That's a shame. Doing 35 laps on my own would suck. Halliday says that you should have been master, but a Toro also hit me. I mean, you're on pole position at least, and if you clipped it, then we can review it.
Right, guess you sent me an invite.
Alright, let's hope that
Please work.
you can get in soon because the race is about to start. There'll be a lot to go on, so I need your help here. Alright, the lights are on. Dan has apparently joined us.
I'm on joining session.
Yeah, lights are away, and Halliday gets a great start. All being bunched up in the mid-pack. 3 wide in some corners. The top 2 get away very well. Oh, and the Ferrari's on the grass as Revjaw he does a Sebastian Vettel. The Toro of Krusty has just been pushed wide a little bit. It gets very skirmish. The Renault's on the grass of Dokesman. That's going to affect his entire run. To everyone behind him, the 2 Alphas are right next to each other. The Renault of Dokesman looks on the inside, but doesn't quite make it work. Lots of people running a little bit wide. Dan is now left.
Yeah, it's not working, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to leave you.
The Haas dive bombs down the inside of Butt Kangaroo, and that's unfortunate, Dan. That's really annoying.
Yeah, better. Well, enjoy the race. I'll be watching on the stream.
Yeah, sorry that you couldn't get in.
That's alright.
Yeah, unfortunately Dan will not be joining us, but Dokesman is right on the back of Mash Gang, so he's going to look down the inside. He does a little bit, but doesn't actually go for it. And try to get a good run and try to get him on a straight again. Everyone is looking very, very close to each other. Got Revjaw 2/10 behind his teammate on medium, so Revjaw's on the faster compound of tyres. He's going to want to get past that Ferrari. And Splay J is just behind him. He's on the fast compound as well. Only 5 people on the medium compound of tyre. I would have thought that at least people outside the top 10 would have been going on the harder compound just in case for this rain. But apparently not. There's a big train forming. It's very hard to overtake on this track, but not impossible. You just need to be able to take a few risks and feel quite confident in the car that you are driving. But yeah, you can just see this train. Louis and Sofa Racing going side by side. Louis did push the racing point a little bit into the wall. Let's hope that Sofa Racing does not have damage. Yeah, still side by side. They don't have damage. Sofa Racing going to go down the inside. Louis doesn't leave much room, and that is it. But oh no, Sofa's done the switchback and they've tapped. Sofa Racing is off the racing point, has lost a lot of his front wing. That's unfortunate there for the racing point. He's going to lose a lot of positions, but I wonder if he's going to pit. He's going to have to pit. He's got half a front wing. That is very unfortunate, as we got Perry just behind Louis on the harder compound. Are these softs already starting to die out on lap 3? The two Ferraris are right next to each other, but Revjoy is being affected a lot by this dirty air. Cannot get close enough in the corners to do anything on the straights. It's a big slipstream fest. I'm trying to look on. Oh, Dokesman goes. No, Danny goes down the inside of Dokesman at the hairpin, at the side by side on the straight. Who's got the faster straight line speed setup? Who's going to get the slipstream? Who's got the better exit? It looks like Dokesman has. No, Spage is down the inside. Danny, sorry, great move there by Danny. Monkey's latter session again, so Monkey and Danny both having the same issue, unfortunately. Spage tries around the outside of Revjoy, doesn't quite get the run on him. Both in the same compound of tyre. Frozen White, what's he doing? So Sofa does pit. Sofa's on the hard compound tyre. Beard Boost still right behind his teammate, even though he's on a slower compound of tyre. Yeah, these softs really are not working out. They're not the best strategical. Let's see if Perry's going to be able to catch up to Louis. The more laps that go on, the more those softs are going to die. And the more Perry's going to have the chance to overtake that Mercedes in front of him. Even in equal cars, right now it is Ferrari v Mercedes. You can just see on the track map that the massive train of just all slipstream, and Halliday and Beard Boost go side by side. I missed that a little bit, but Halliday does keep the lead for now. They're still side by side. Is Beard Boost going to try it around the outside on the medium compound? He gets the inside for the next corner. He's going to shove Halliday off wide, doesn't get the momentum that he needs, and Beard Boost is in the lead. Does Halliday have anything to respond to this? Getsuga pits on the hard compound tyre. I wonder if he has damage or if that is purely strategic. But Halliday is not letting Beard Boost go, and that's inviting Little John into this little fight. Mace Kemdu is not far behind either. I'm trying to have a look at the Delta times. This is the closest. No, we got Mash Gangster just behind Krusty the Clown. He might be close enough to have a move in the hairpin, but he doesn't. Krusty the Clown goes a bit wide. Mash Gangster has a look on the inside. He's going to have the better run. Right behind him now, he's practically trying to push him down the straight. He's going to open the DRS. He's in high hot lap mode, but he's not in the slipstream. Krusty goes defensive, and he just won't have enough to fight with. As Halliday is right behind his teammate. Is he going to go down the inside? He is. The two Williams are fighting. Oh, and Beard Boost does tap the rear end on his teammate a little bit. These two are having a great fight for P1 of the Canadian Grand Prix. But how much more are Halliday softs going to hang on? The deg around Canada is so high. As Mash Gangster is right behind Krusty. Again, Krusty goes wide and he's off. And Mash Gangster has got P9. Is Danny going to be able to get Krusty? Krusty has a bad run. Danny is on the inside. He's got the better run. Dokesman's on the softer compound. Dokesman goes wide a little bit, and Danny has to cut the corner, but he has got the position. No damage given. Is Krusty gonna? He's looking on the inside. He does inside of the hairpin. Danny's going to try the switch back, try get the better momentum, but I think that Krusty has a very strong straight line speed setup. Halliday showing good pace for Div 2 race. He really is. But he's back in P2 again. There are a lot of battles going on. I can't catch them all. There's a few people now pit. Mace Camdu and Spade J pit. Yeah, I think that these soft compound tyres are finally reaching the end. as Halliday is backing off a little bit from Beard Boost. He's going to have to pit. Nash Gangster, 3-second time penalty. I believe that's the first time penalty that has shown up so far. Everyone's trying to keep it as clean as they can, but it's very hard not to corner cut in the dirty air. Let's see if Little John can start to pick at Halliday. Not much else going on in the field. Danny right behind Krusty the Clown. He is struggling, that Toro Rosso. Can't seem to get good exits, running wide. He's just not... Oh, and that's why he's got a front right end plate missing. No wonder he's running wide. He's picked up damage somewhere, which is very easy to do. Walls everywhere around this track. And yet the Williams of Halliday does go into the pit lane as Danny goes side by side with Krusty the Clown, and the Toro Rosso pits. That is Danny now up to P8. Where's Halliday going to come out? He's going to come out quite low down, probably behind P10. Let's have a look. He's in 10th position, P11. No, now up into P9. This is very close racing so far. Very good overtakes as Savage gets a 3-second time penalty. Same as Primal Pro Sniper. The more that these tyres go off, the more that they'll understeer and go wide. Mace is right on the back of Halliday. They've both pit. They're both on fresh medium compounds. This should be interesting. As Perry is right behind Louis. Now keep an eye on that gap. It looks like he's getting closer. Is he going to go down the inside? No, thinks better of it. Let's see if he gets a good run out of it and can do something into turn 1. Yellow sector 3. There's a Mercedes off. Where's that? Oh, and there's someone else off. It's Dokesman. Dokesman has had it off and is now down into 19th as he's just pitted as well. Mace Camden sets the fastest lap of the race, or 1:12 on the medium compound tyres. Perry right behind Louis for provisional lead of the race. They both haven't pit yet, but Perry's on the medium compound tyres. He's got the best strategy at the moment. Louis' tyres are going to be dead. It's only a matter of time for Louis. Surely he has to pit soon. Mace Camden is right on the back of Frozen White. Frozen White goes defensive. This isn't really an overtaken spot. Mace Camden is going to try it anyway around the outside. Brilliant move there by Mace Camden. Absolutely fantastic to go around the outside of that corner. Let's see what Perry can do on this big long straight. Is he going to do anything? Not quite close enough, I don't think. And it's a virtual safety car. Louis pits. This is the perfect time for Louis to pit. Free pit stop. Almost. And now that relinquishes Perry into the lead. But Kangaroo gets a 3-second time penalty under the virtual safety car. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, Perry is in the lead of this race. The medium compound tyre was the best compound tyre to start, and at least at the moment it is. I wonder when this rain is going to come into effect. Who's that off? I can't spectate. I think it's Getsuga. Getsuga was the cause of the safety car. Getsuga is out. He's saying something in the thing. He couldn't brake in time. And he's hit Buck Kangaroo, and that was the cause of the virtual safety car. Krusty the Clown pits. As Dokesman is just on the back of Savage. They're fairly close. Any other battles? Frozen Right is behind Grezza. He's under a second behind. Let's see if I can quickly invite Getsuga to the party. See if he joins it. I have way too many friends. Hopefully Getsuga in for a little interview, as Halliday is right behind Danny now. He's on the fresher medium compound tyres. He has pit and he's only 9 seconds to Perry. He's going to go down the inside of turn 1. Is he going to get the McLaren? The McLaren's hanging around the outside. Fantastic there by Danny, fighting for that P2. But he's not going to be able to do anything. The Williams just has the better traction. He has to concede the position. Hello there, Getsuga. Make sure that you include your audio. What happened to you there, mate?
Well, I've just switched to medium traction for the first time ever.
Not the best thing to do in a league race.
No, and I did clip Butt Kangaroo, actually. I just invited Daniel back to the race and unpaused, and there I was in at the hairpin.
Alright, oh, Mace Camden goes down the inside of Danny. He forces
So does Little John,
allows
actually.
Little John to get through, yeah.
But yeah,
mental scenes. Oh, and now Louis has a run on Danny. He's around the outside and he's got him before the corner. Danny has lost so much time. He's on 10-lap old mediums, so they're probably wearing down a little bit, and he's just lost so much time at the minute.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have to
What
pit
if he has damage?
this. Oh, and Revjaw's out.
He is out. Where? Oh, he's lost it in the Wall of Champions.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there is his car, missing his front right wheel. Revjaw is out of the Canadian Grand Prix. That is the cause of the virtual safety car. This is the second one in like 2 laps. The first one
was
to
because of me.
it
It actually wasn't because I DNF'd though.
Yeah, this has been a very exciting race. I love Canada now.
I loved it anyway, but yeah. Back to my story, because I don't know whether you saw in the admin chat or not, but Billy said to turn down my traction and see how I did. Because it would.
Not well, I'm gonna guess.
No, to be fair, while I was actually driving, it was all right. I didn't realise how much quicker it would make me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Beard Boost. He's on the soft compound tyres and gets past Danny in a straight line. He's back up to 5th, yeah. It's weird the Beard Boost on the soft compound tyre. He must be expecting the rain soon. That is a very risky strategy.
It did say it would be a lot later, though.
It did say that it was going to be very late. I don't think that this strategy is going to pull off a Beard Boost.
No.
Although, the mediums even going to last that long. Beard Boost started on the mediums.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, he must have done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he started on the mediums.
Unless he's going soft medium or medium soft medium.
Let me look in the race director. Beard Boost. Jesus, where's Beard Boost? Am I blind? I can't see Beard Boost on it. The
P5, mate.
There he is. Jesus. Yeah, he started on the medium compound tyres.
So he'll be going medium, soft, medium, surely.
Oh, Mace Camdu trying to get past Little John. No, I think Mace Camdu is holding a few people up as a trainer of 3-4 cars all trying to get past each other. As that's got to be a bit of a corner cut there by Louis.
But, yeah.
Halliday goes fastest on the mediums as Beard Boost just beats it. Now Little John's on the inside of Mace Camden. He forces him wide. Beard Boost Louis has a great view of this.
Oh, Jesus!
No, they've touched! Little John and Mace Camden have come together and they're both off.
Jesus Christ!
Little John has no front wing. I don't think that Mace has a front wing either.
He's only missed his front right end plate, actually, I think.
Oh, but the Red Bull of Little John has his entire front wing gone.
Jeez.
That's unfortunate there. I think that Mace Camden just ran the Red Bull out of road a little bit and they both came together.
Yeah.
And now the safety car's out.
Of course. Okay,
if I
this
was
is going to be
Beard Boost,
interesting.
I'd pit.
Yeah. I'd go onto a set of hards because it said that the rain was coming really late.
Yeah.
And a safer race gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car.
Both Div 1 trials colliding in Div 2, you love to see it. Oh yeah, it's great.
To be fair, I don't actually have the stream on. I'll put it on so I can see the chat.
Probably best.
Yeah. But yeah, Curtis has messaged in the admin chat saying about me and him coming together. I really didn't mean to. I just didn't pause after inviting Daniel, and there I was in the hairpin and tried to slow down in time, and it just wasn't letting me. And I clipped
Yeah, I
him.
think Callum Hosey had the same thing. He unpaused. Oh, Danny's just lost some front wing. No, he hasn't. Who's lost the front wing? Was it Frozen? Someone's lost an end
Splay J?
plate behind the safety car. Might have been. No, Frozen White. He's missing his front right
Was it
end plate.
Frozen? Okay.
Yeah, he must have hit the back of Splager or something. No, because they're not even near each other. Where did he lose that?
He might have just clipped the
I
wall.
saw it flying. Yeah, I saw it flying in the first corner, but there's no walls there. Louis pit. Louis on to fresh hards.
I do want to give a
Same with
shout out to
Primal
Perry
Pro
here,
Sniper.
though. He's doing quite well up in P2.
He is, yeah. He's pit on to fresh hards, and now he's just behind the Williams of Halliday on 7-lap old medium. So he's in a very good place. He's going to want to try keep it though. Going to want to keep it clean, keep it consistent, keep it out of the wall most importantly. So, how do you think this race has gone so far? I mean, my mouth is getting very dry. It's been a pretty exciting race so far.
Yeah, it has been quite good. There was a few coming togethers between Krusty the Clown and Dokesman towards the back of the grid while I was racing. So that was interesting. Obviously, me and Butt Kangaroo having a coming together, which I apologise for. Danny's doing quite well, getting all the way up into P8.
Yeah.
Splay J's doing well.
Yeah,
I think he's making this his own, in all honesty. Splay J.
Yeah,
he did really well in qualifying. Unfortunate to start P10. I think he could have gone faster, but yeah, I think he had a few issues on his lap, hitting curbs and going onto the grass and stuff.
Yeah, the McLaren of Danny did do some fantastic overtakes so far. He is doing very well here at the moment.
Me and Danny had a really good start, just unfortunately what happened with Butt Kangaroo happened.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I caught as many incidents as I can, but now I've got a number 2 commentator because Dan unfortunately couldn't make it. That you'll help me out with the battles that are going on.
Yeah,
it's
no
quite
worries.
overwhelming when you're just on your own.
Oh, I don't mind it while I'm on my own, but yeah.
Yeah, it's been very close. Like, this track is basically a split stream fest. A lot of battles are going on.
Yes.
It's just unfortunate. Like, unlike the real F1, we can't really do replays.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's a shame about Daniel not being able to make it for the race.
Yeah. I think Sofa Racer is a little bit disappointed with whatever happened.
I'm not in the Div 2 group chat anymore, so I would have no idea. Is there a bit of aggro going on?
A little bit, at least I think so, because there's a bit of a spelling mistake. So I don't know. I can guess sort of what it is, but I could be completely wrong.
Although what I will say is BCFC Savage has waited quite a while to pit.
Yeah, it's weird. I saw him. Oh, Sofa Racer just got a penalty on the safety car. I saw that Savage got a penalty on the safety car a few laps ago as well, which is really unfortunate. But this should be quite interesting. These soft runners like Beard Boost and that, it's not the best. Perry, like, I think he could win this because from what I saw with the weather forecast, the rain looks like it really does not come in for a while. And even if it does come in, I don't think that there's going to be enough time to go on to winter. So Perry could really win this.
If he doesn't bend it into the wall of champions, yeah. It'd be a nice race
Dan
to.
Watson and apparently me and Dan have to go through the clips. Fuck.
Yeah, me and Daniel have to do it for Div 1, so.
I've already seen some clips that are going to be interesting. But Beard Boost and Mash Gangster are going side by side. It's green racing. Is Beard Boost going to go down the inside of Mash Gangster? He's on the softer compound. He doesn't, but maybe he wants to try it around the outside. He is.
And Safer Racers retired.
Off a little bit. No, he has. I think he rage quit. But Mash Gangster holds on for now. Very good racing between these two. Very close.
Yeah, I think he has actually.
Who is it? Yeah, so for racing, he's retired in the pit lane. You're not supposed to do that. Me and Dan will be having a look at that. Little John maybe down the inside of the McLaren. The McLaren goes wide a little bit. Not really overtaking opportunity. Maybe a little bit ambitious there by Little John. He's on the harder compound, but it looks like Danny's struggling a little bit with these mediums. Let's see.
They might just be a little bit cold from after.
Yeah, I think I just saw a bit of front wing flying off somewhere. Beard Boost has finally got past Mash Gangster. I think Beard Boost has a very quick setup on, in a straight line speed. Little John still behind Danny.
Danny is catching frozen white though.
Not far behind either. Splay J time penalty. There are just so many people that are so close to each other. It's such a competitive league at the minute. It's fantastic to see.
I think
Splay J right behind Mash Gangster, only two tenths between it. But Butt Kangaroo on the back of Greasy.
This is a brilliant camera angle.
Go wide a little bit. Yeah, that wasn't the best camera angle. Didn't really see what happened.
Mine was horrendous.
Mash Gangster's
getting
Mash
past,
Gangster go side by side. Louis could go down the inside of Beard Boost.
Surely they're not going to go 3 wide
defending
here.
It.
No, don't go 3 wide.
Beard Boost in the pits. Louis, he cuts the corner to get the position. That was close. That was very, very interesting.
I thought they were going 3 wide then.
Really... Yeah, Beard Boost did not appear at this point though. He could have ruined his race. He should have pit under the safety car.
Maybe
he's all the way down in 16th.
Did he have damage, or was it just a pit?
It didn't look like it, but he's all the way down in 16th now. Not going well.
As Mace gets a 3-second time penalty.
Have you seen this train? It's like all the way from P4 down to like P9. It's just one massive train.
And we've got the 2 trialists in there as well.
And the Alpha's off. The Alpha throws the white is off. I think that the McLaren tapped his rear end and he span it down at the hairpin.
That's a shame. Spadegate's been doing really well as well.
He has been doing really well, yeah. Oh, throws the white's going to maybe go down the inside of Primal Pro Sniper. He is. The Red Bull Primal leaves the room. Good racing there by Primal, but now he's got a McLaren right behind him. No, that's a Renault, sorry, of Greaser. I think I probably said your name very wrong, but... Mash Gangster right in the back of Louis. Is he going to do anything here? No, he's right behind him though. But Kangaroo has just been boosted. If someone can
Yeah, I'm on it, mate.
invite him back, that'd be great.
I don't know what his gamer tag is.
But Kangaroo.
Yeah, but it's weird for a
Mash
B, isn't
Gangster's
it?
just left. Oh yeah, I think it's like an I and a 3. Yeah, Mash Gangster was going down the inside of the Red Bull and he's gone now. He's ghosting. He's going to lose a lot of positions in. You might need to invite Mash Gangster back as well. Perry with a 3-second time penalty.
And Mash Gangster as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
So if we've got
please.
him as a friend.
Is Splager going to go down the inside of Louis?
I don't.
He is. And Splager, he's lost the rear end on the side pod of Louis. Manages to catch it, but he's lost the place to his teammate and probably lost the place to Little John as well. They're going side by side. Splager, he's lost so many places that he's now lost the place to Mace Camden as well.
Oh dear.
That's unfortunate for Splager, down into 7th when he was up in P4. Oh, and there's been contact between Danny and Louis. They're both off.
Jesus.
So much has happened this lap. Danny
Sorry, I'm
all the way
not
down
there
the
to help
pit
you,
left
mate.
with half a front wing.
What's Mash Gangsters?
I wonder if Danny's going to pit. No, you can just see him on the race director virtual safety car. Louis got half a front wing as well, and Halliday has just got a 5-second time penalty for speeding into the pit lane. This relinquishes Perry into the lead of the race.
Oh, I think you're correct actually here that this could actually be Perry's race.
I would absolutely love to see Perry in the com box at the end of this race. I really hope it works out for him. And it is green, and yeah, Perry has a 5-second lead over second.
Which is the Red Bull of Little John.
Yeah, and Louis has pit. So has Danny. They've both pit onto the soft compound tires, but they are out of the points. Me and Danny are gonna have a lot of clips to go through. Fuck. Mash Gangster's still not in yet. Still ghosting. Beard Boost on the medium compound tire is behind Savage. He is catching up a lot in a straight line. He's probably going to have him coming into the final chicane. Let's have a look. He gets a great run out. Savage is on 6 lap old softs. Yeah, he's on 6 lap old softs, and he's already in front. Beard Boost up into P9. As now he's getting past Mash Gangster as well. Yeah, and Halliday down into 5th. Now that he's pit, he won't. Oh, Beard Boost gets set the fastest lap so far. 111 dead on the mediums.
Good time during a race.
And, yeah, and Halliday is right behind Splager now, only 3/10 from it. Oh, he goes a little bit wide, does Halliday, but he's got the DRS. He's on the outside. Splager is trying to defend it. And he's got it. The Williams has got Splager. And that puts Halliday up into P4 as Greza gets a 3-second time penalty. So does Danny, 3-second time penalty. Buck and Crew leaves the session again.
He didn't get in the first place.
Not okay. Yeah, Mash Gangster is a bit annoyed that he lost connection because he was in 4th. It is so unfortunate for Mash Gangster. He was trying to do a move but then loses connection.
Daniel did send him a invite though.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. A lot of people are having troubles with internet and Xbox Live, but Little John is cutting down Perry's lap. He's on 3 laps younger hards. Mash Gangster says that he hasn't got the invite.
I sent him one and Daniel sent him one.
Yeah, I think maybe his Xbox or internet is screwing up a little bit, but yeah, Little John is cutting into Perry's lap, but Mace Camden is cutting into Little John's gap, and he's only 5 tenths away from him as Louis goes fastest on his soft compound tyres from pitting. Mash Gangsters join the party.
Is that what I did? I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, just invite Party to game and hope they can.
It won't let me.
Oh,
there we go.
How come? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There we go. Mace Camden right on the back of Little John. He's probably getting very frustrated at seeing the rear diffuser of that Red Bull. Mash Gangster has managed to join, but we saw that a lot with Dan. It depends on whether the game is actually going to load properly for him. Mace Camden, he's looking everywhere to get past Little John. It's just not working. And all the while, they're cutting into Perry's lead.
As Mash Gangster's AI is pitted for him.
I mean, he is on 15 lap old mediums. I don't think that he would have been able to make it to the end on those.
As he's gone onto old softs.
Oh no. That is so unfortunate. Here's the rain. I can see a bit of rain. And Danny gets a 3-second time penalty. The rain has started.
I can't see it yet on my screen, mate.
It is very, very faint, but it has started. If you go on board with them, you can see it. Krusty the Clown, 3-second time penalty.
Oh, yeah, there's a little bit there.
When will it be time for inters?
Well, it started raining really quickly.
It did, yeah. As soon as the rain started, it was time for inters. Is that going to happen here?
Because I was really surprised
get caught out by the rain?
Everybody dove in.
Yeah, this is just thrown up. Their strategy.
The likes of Danny and stuff. If it rains quickly,
yeah, Pep
could actually have the
that Perry does
upper
not
hand
get
here.
caught out here. Savage 3-second time penalty as Halliday is right on the back of Little John. He's on fresh mediums. He's got the faster compound. He's got the younger compound. He's already got past Mace Camden. Mace Camden's fell back a bit. He's practically trying to push that Red Bull through these corners. He has to have him soon. It's only a matter of time, surely. Unless he can hold on to P2 until the rain comes. Then it's equal playing again. Mash Gangster has left the session again. He can't join in, unfortunately. Beer Boost right back to Splay J. He does the cutback. Splay J loses the position to Beer Boost. That puts Beer Boost up into 5th place. And he's got the DRS. And the Williams of Halliday gets past the Red Bull. Both the Williams are making moves in the Canadian Grand Prix.
Shame they can't do it in real life, innit?
Indeed, yellow section 1 and 2. Not sure what that's about. Not seeing any.
I think Krusty the Clown.
That is a Toro. Yeah, Krusty is out. It's a safety car. Do you pit for inters? What do you do?
I don't know whether the gamble would be worth. Some people have pitted. Some people have done it. And they
are 3 people. Yeah.
Primal, Savage and Louis.
Primal.
And Danny.
And now Frozen White. Oh no, yeah.
Frozen White
Danny,
hasn't.
Sorry. They're all going on to inters. Is this it? Mash Gangster Gusto was holding out for the rain. Was on course for a good finish. It is
Savage
so
and Louis have double stacked.
That is going to lose Louis a lot of time. If you're Perry, what do? You're on 16 lap old hards, but on board the rain does not look that heavy. I don't know. Obviously, I don't think the rain's going to get much heavier than this. What do you do? Strategy out the window.
Do you take the gamble? Do you take the gamble into the safety car? Because it's going to bring everybody else together. If it does rain, the people who have gone on to inters have pulled a mad strategy.
It's looking hard enough. And Perry pits. He's in for the inters. I would pit for the inters. It does look heavy enough. Halliday stays out.
Halliday could have just ruined his race. But then again, Mason stayed out as well.
Beard Boost pits. Mace Camden
Perry's gone
out.
on to fresh softs.
40 lap old Todd. Oh, Perry. Oh crap! My
Did Perry mean to do that?
I don't think so. Oh, this race has just gone from exciting to absolutely crazy. Oh, my controller keeps disconnecting.
I just invited Butt Kangaroo again.
Right.
Frozen White's pitted. Onto the Inters.
Yeah, this is
Will Danny make it out before him?
Inters. Perry has just screwed up his straight. He can't turn. It is not dry weather. He needs to pit again for Inters.
He screwed his race. Was that accidental?
It has to be. There'd be no other reason for it. Oh, and Grezza's off. We just seen it. Grezza's off. He's lost it on the hard compound tyres. Yeah, it's intermediate weather.
Little John's just won this race.
I think so too. Perry stays out.
Halliday hasn't pitted either.
Perry stays out and Halliday stays out. Mace does finally pit.
So does Grezza. Will Primal do the same?
Primal pits.
Primal
Dogeman
pits
stays
as
out
well.
on his dry compound. Daniel says it was like bad Baku for Grosjean. Yeah, it was a bit like that. He lost it under power. That's unfortunate for Grezza. This is going to be an interesting strategy.
I think Splay J can get a podium here.
I think so too.
What a way to do your trial by coming in and getting a podium.
And Beard Boost has come back from a lot. He's been on some questionable strategies and some questionable positions, but he has made it back to P4 on the Inters. This could be a provisional P2 because look how hard this rain is coming down.
It's coming down a lot heavier. There's hardly anybody at the safety car though.
The softs.
There's only 8 drivers at the safety car train.
Yeah, there's so many people so far away from it. The likes of Butt Kangaroo, Monkey Deluffy and Mash Gangster are still in the first sector.
As Perry gets a 5-second penalty for collision with Halliday.
Yeah. Oh, this is not gone well for Perry.
They both have to pit now.
They're
carrying on. Halliday!
They're sliding through.
Halliday's
lost it. No, he's just clipped the rear end.
I thought that was in the Wall of Champions then. I thought that was him
he
done.
clipped with his rear tire. Oh!
They've all had to stop. Past.
Yeah, and Halliday's back through. They overtook him when it was still yellow flag conditions, but you can see how much the dry tyres are struggling. He's almost hit his
Somebody's hit him!
And he's hit into Splay J. Splay J's lost his bit of his front wing on Halliday.
That's a shame for Splay J. That could have been Splay J with an instant
yeah,
pole.
That let Mace Camder and Grezza through. Splay J's got loads of damage.
It's let Danny get all the way up into P6. P5, he's got past Perry.
And Danny's lost it. The Mercedes of Lewis has lost it into Splay J again. And now Frozen White's off. Frozen span round. Splay J's been T-boned twice.
I don't think that can go against Splay J here, though.
No, this is...
that's such a shame for Splay J.
Wow.
That's nothing against Splay J, though. He's done nothing wrong.
That is very, very unfortunate there for Splay J.
As Danny has a good run on Grezza.
He's got half a front wing. Splay J's gonna have to pit.
As Danny gets a 3-second
He doesn't
penalty.
pit. Splay J stays out. Perry goes onto the escape road. Perry's lost this.
If Perry had pit for
He would
Inters,
have been
it
in a
was
great
his
position.
race.
And Halliday's out. He's retired into the pit lane. Why would you do that?
He knew his race was over.
You can't retire in the pit lane.
I think you need to look at admin chat once we've finished, mate.
Yeah, it's just...
I feel really sorry for Splay.
It is so unfortunate for Splay.
He was having such a cracking race. Like, he was keeping up with some of the big guns in Div 2. Like, the fact he was keeping up...
Says, Fuse Demon says that you... he says that you can retire in pit lane. I'm not sure. We're going to have to sort of talk about it a bit in the admin chat. Perry's out. Perry's lost it again on the dry compound tyre. I remember there being said something in the admin chat that...
It's literally just been said, mate. You'll have to have a look once this is finished.
Okay, because I remember last time they were saying that you shouldn't get the same penalty for retiring in the pit lane than retiring on track. So you're in the admin chat. Did they say that it's alright then?
Kind of.
We'll have to see.
Have a look afterwards.
Going into the pits. Perry's finally going onto the inters, but it's too late. You know, now he's having to serve his 5-second time penalty for colliding with Halliday. Yeah, now everyone's all a bit spread out. Little John's controlling the race now in the wet weather. Beard Boost can't seem to catch up to him. He's actually losing. So unlucky for Perry. Should have come in into. He really should have. He put onto the wrong compound tyre. It's so unfortunate.
Perry and Splay had perfect races until then. I agree. They were both up there for a top 5 finish easily.
Yeah.
And all this has just thrown them down. Splay is going to get minimal points, if any, with all of his damage. And I don't think Perry's going to get out. He's 28 seconds behind Frozen White in P11.
Yeah, it's all gone wrong for a lot of drivers. They've just been caught out. I think Beard Boost has had enough. Mace Camden's right behind him. So, Mace Camden, this is his trial version in Div 2. Do you think he should stay or go back to Div 1?
What Mace can do?
Yeah.
Mace Camden had a really good race yesterday in Div 1. I think that's an instant promotion.
I think so, yeah. Frozen White went very off. Oh, there's a Renault! Dokesman's off!
He was doing quite well as well.
Yeah, now down into P11. Louis, 3-second time penalty. Oh yeah, I forgot. The time penalties can affect a lot in this race.
Yeah, I was thinking Danny was going to get P5, but I think he's had a couple of penalties. I've seen a couple of 3 seconds.
All is not over yet as Crusty the Clown leaves. He's already DNF, that's fine. There are some big trains forming. Mace Camden's still right in the back of Bear Boost. He wants his
Danny's dropped
place.
off a lot on Gressa. It was like 7/10 a minute ago, and it's now nearly 2 seconds.
Frozen White trying to go down the inside of Splay. He was a bit far back, takes to the grass to avoid him. Gets a 3-second time penalty, does Primal Pro Sniper. Is Frozen White going to try again down the inside? No, thinks better of it. Splay keeps the position for now, but remember, Splay only has like barely
he only has
even
half a front wing, doesn't he?
No, he has barely that. He's missing an end plate on one side and in the entire wing on the other.
Oh, so he's red and yellow.
Red and yeah.
I thought Frozen White was going to go for it then.
Yeah, he's all over the back of him. Splay might not even finish in the points at this rate.
And Dokesman gets past Primal. Splay-J's a lot like Hosey though. If
Dokesman's gone.
he's in front
Yeah,
of you,
Dokesman just got past the Frozen White, the side by side. Where is Little John? Crosses
just
the
won.
line now to win the Canadian Grand Prix. Beard Boost down in second, and Mace in third, but gets demoted, and Grez is actually in third because of time penalties. Fantastic race there by Louis and by Beard Boost.
all I want to say is quickly is Danny started P18 and has finished P5.
Yeah, fantastic race by Danny as well. Anyone that can complete the race here, absolutely fantastic racing by everyone. A few incidents here and there, but that happens in the wet. But yeah, fantastic race by the top three. Perry's going to come to cross the line in P12. Very, very unfortunate there by Perry, but at least he stuck it out. He didn't retire.
Yeah, you got to give him props for that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and he drove a fantastic race. There's nothing to be ashamed of there. He should be happy with where he finished in the end.
He could have got the win, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see, though.
Unfortunate.
I didn't even realise, but we've got a Canadian on the podium at the Canadian Grand Prix.
Yeah, Beard Booth. He'll be a bit disappointed, I think, in the end. I think he would have wanted to win his home Grand Prix.
Yeah. Podium's still a podium, though, mate.
True.
I think that's promotion for Danny. I don't know about you.
I think so. He drove a fantastic race. But your race, do you want to invite the top three? But your race finishes are Little John, Beard Boost, Grezza, Mace Camdo, Danny, Savage, Stokesman, Frozen White, Spade J, Louis, Primal Pro Sniper, Perry, Monkey DeLuffy, Mash Gangster, Buck Kangaroo, Halliday, Crossley Clown, Sofa Racing, Rev Jaw, and then Getsuga.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, that was a very, very interesting race.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Danny came from P18 to P5. Welcome again, Beard Boost. There's Grezza, new name up here.
Yellow?
Hello, mate, you alright? Who was third? Did you invite them?
Grezza was third,
yeah.
Beard Boost second, and Little John first. I'm waiting on Little John to join.
Right. Let's see if he joins soon then. Oh, but Monkey D. Luffy got no penalties. So well done to him. There it is, Little John's in. So, firstly, congratulations to all of you on the podium finish. Little John, I believe that's your first win in the division. How do you feel about it? Yeah, we saw that on stream. It looked quite unfortunate, and I thought that would have been the end of the race. But I think the rain at the end really helped your strategy out.
Make sure that your audio's included, guys. Sorry. Make sure on the party that you've selected include audio because the Twitch can't hear you. It's right at the
I've
top
got
of
it
the
now,
party.
thanks.
Include
Yeah,
my
it's just a
audio.
little box that you have to check. If the box is checked, then yeah. So I'll ask you again because I didn't hear you. So how was that race for you? So were you? Sorry, go on. Yeah, you look quite comfortable. Yeah, you look quite comfortable in the wet. Did you have a more of a wet setup on? Were you planning for the wet? So if you says that there's no audio.
Yeah, it's already
Um,
done. They should have it now.
Hang on. John, speak. John, speak. All right. So yeah, fantastic race. Anyway, right, we'll move on to now P2 beard boost. Weird seeing you in P2, not P1. You also did quite get pole position. You've had a weird strategy. Not gonna lie, your strategy is going on to the softs are a bit odd. So sort of just explain your thoughts throughout the race.
I had a terrible race, to be honest. I'm surprised I got P2. I came from the back. First of all, I'm disappointed with the teammate. I thought he was gonna stick to the plan, not get in each other's way, but he decided to fight and then give me wing damage. I think we both could have pulled away together, but he didn't. He decided to try and take the win for himself, and unfortunately, he lost it at the end. So, hey ho to that one. Unlucky.
So were you talking to your teammate at that point then?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. No. But before the
So you
race, we
sort of
did.
planned it. Yeah, got ya. Yeah, it seemed very, very close between you guys. You kind of locked horns a little bit, so some very aggressive, like overtaking and defending. Yeah, it seemed like you guys could have sort of worked together a little bit more and to
Yeah.
sort of try seal that win.
As soon as his tyres went off, he should have given the position and just stuck on the DRS and then taken the race away, but he didn't. But
Yeah,
there's a
when you
few
put onto
people
the soft, did
mid-race
you
as well.
kind of?
Sorry,
Yeah,
go on.
when you put on the soft, did you kind of feel like, hang on, that might be the wrong strategy?
Only when I went too early because of the wing damage. I just had to do what I could do at that point.
Alright, and then we'll move on. Oh, sorry, Karen.
I knew the soft medium would have been quicker than anyone else.
Yeah, Grezza, new name up here. You done a fantastic race, got onto the podium in, I believe this is your first race, isn't it?
First race in
Congrats.
this league, yeah. I honestly don't know how I've got a podium, same as your guy in P2. The first half of that race was awful for me. I needed 2 wings. I lost it on the line somehow. I don't know. It's on the first lap. I don't know how that happened. So yeah,
I mean,
just chaos at the
you've
end.
done a fantastic job. Yeah, that race was very interesting from our standpoint. Through the entire thing, it was very, very, very interesting to watch. Did you have fun though? Did you do a lot of overtaking?
I enjoyed it a lot. It's a different kind of nerves. I've not really done much league racing, so yeah. I was really happy with my qualifying lap as well, to be honest. I think it was quicker than my time trial lap that I've done around Canada. I don't know how.
James, any questions that you want to ask him?
No, actually, I just want to say, cracking job, lads. Obviously, we've got a brand new driver up in the podium, somebody that we've never seen, and hopefully makes a name for himself. And good luck in France, guys.
Thank
goes
you.
up.
Cheers, mate.
Well, in little John for winning.
No worries.
Congrats, guys, and yeah, we'll end that stream there. See you tomorrow for, I believe it's going to be Fuse and Mike streaming Division 3.
Another DNF from me.
Yeah, but that box is going to be very banterous, that's
Yes,
for sure.
it is.
So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. Same time, 8 p.m. Start time 8:30. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys later.